Don't know the power of the dark side.
Welcome to PC WizKids Tech Talk. Today we're looking at the CoolerMaster MasterCase 5. This is a mid-tower case. It's based on the new philosophy from CoolerMaster on make it yours. That's right. So FreeForm, customize the inside and outside of your case the way you want it. There's two versions of this actually. There's the basic MasterCase 5 and the Pro version. They both have the handles, very, very similar in specs, except for the one on the left, which I'm reviewing today, has a few lesser hard drive cages and fans and no side window, the panel. But everything else is pretty much the same, to be honest. But again, you've got the specs right here, so you can compare them side by side. Let's start looking at this. As you can see here from the front, nice minimalistic look and feel with the mesh design right there with two drive bays there for your optical drives, and your fans are just below that. The handle, very nice, sturdy, so you can carry it around. You've got your power LED, you've got your USB 3.0, headset mic, and reset button, power button. Everything is right there, very visible. Dust filters on the front, so you can take out that cover easily, clean it, and add another fan should you want. So it comes with one fan, this version, not the Pro. The Pro, of course, would come with more, but should you decide to install another fan, it would look something similar to this, obviously, and very easily done. And at the rear of the case, you've got the external fan that it comes with, as you can see right there, very nice. And you've got the outputs there for the motherboard and your slots for the PCI Express. So you can see right there you've got a nice set of 7 right there. And the modular design allows you to basically have toolless, thumb screws right there, so you can slide out that cage and take out the power supply. Comes with a dust filter as well. So I do like the fact that they're thinking about all the air that's coming into the case, and of course all the dust that wants to come in with it. So we do need to keep things clean. The huge hole at the back of the motherboard there allows for a lot of maneuverability, so you can install things easily when it comes to the CPU cooler. Lots of holes at the bottom, so you can route the cables for the cable management system that it comes with. And of course at the bottom, like I said, you slide in your power supply. There's a hard drive cage in there. Again, toolless design, modular. Should you want to add it and keep it. It's very easy to install. Obviously, a hard drive, you've got the 4 holes for the screws. Just align the hard drive and install it right there, and then attach it with the clip and the screw that it comes with. So, it allows you to basically decide where you want to put things and remove the areas that you don't want. So, for example, I removed the hard drive cages that came in there, left the SSDs because I'm going to install an SSD drive in this machine. And this is the bracket there that you would install your SSD in. And the beauty about this is, yes, it comes with 2 SSD brackets right there on the top compartment. As you can see, it's divided. But I can install the SSD drive at the back of the motherboard tray as well. So very nice. I removed the hard drive cages, make it nice and empty, clean, lots of airflow. Took out the SSD drives brackets, and I'm going to install the SSD drives instead of the front. I'm going to put them at the back of the motherboard tray like this. Okay, so again, freeform, make it yours. You're customizing the system as you go. You're taking things out. Like I said, I took out the hard drive cages. I did not want to install any hard drives. Should you decide to keep it, hey, this is what it would look like. Okay, you would have a hard drive cage installed already in there out of the box. It would come with this, and you would put the drive in there, slide it into place. Again, toolless design. Same thing with your optical DVD Blu-ray drive. You would just slide it in there and lock it into place. Very easy to do. And again, should you want to remove the hard drive cage that it comes with, very easy. Unscrew those screws that align themselves with those holes at the back, and you can take it out. Okay, so the options are there for you. You keep it, slide it up and down, remove it if you don't want it, install SSDs if you want. In my case, like I said, I'm not going to install hard drives. I'm just going to install the SSDs at the back of the motherboard tray. So I removed everything. So I get lots of airflow coming in. And I can see everything. I can access it. It looks cool when I open up the case. And if you got the Pro version with the window, you could see everything very nicely. The spacing here, as you can see, there is a little bit of spacing, right, in between the tray and the side panel. So it gives you a good idea there on how much you can route the cables. I like that they fastened already these Velcro holders there for the cable, so they're already attached. So that's great. It saves a lot of time of having to get twist ties and starting to put those together. That's already there, those Velcro strips. Perfect. And again, you have some holes along the top of the motherboard tray, as you would expect, so you can route some further power and cables through the top. The bottom here is another look again at the rubber feet, again for anti-vibration. I showed you already the dust filter for the power supply. In the accessory box, you get the manual warranty information, of course, for the MasterCase 5, and you're going to get all the necessary hardware, screws, motherboard, standoffs, etc. that you would expect to get in the case, including some Molex to, fan power connectors, things like that. So you get a little bit of everything in there to make sure that you're covered for all the necessities when it comes to getting your system up and running and adding additional support. As you can see here, the twist ties, additional ones, do come in there as you would expect, but I did find that the ones that came with the back of the motherboard, those Velcro ones, were really good to go with those, attaching all those cables through there. So I added additional fans, just so you guys know. The JetFlow 120 from CoolerMaster is their high-end fans, and these 120 millimeter fans are perfect. If you add those in there, you're going to add additional cooling. It's going to keep things from heating up should you decide to overclock, for example, or if you're in a hot area where your room is really hot all the time during the summer and you just can't get it to cool down. Well, at least you've got enough fans to keep the air blowing through. And I do like the quality and construction of these fans, so I just had to point them out to you. Okay, whether you want to use them or not, it's up to you. But here's another example of the CoolerMaster's all-in-one liquid CPU cooler, the Neptune 120 XL. Okay, I've installed that as well. As you can see, it's got the push-pull, 2 fans on there to get rid of the air from the inside of the case out through that radiator, out through the back. Very nice. Again, this is the ultimate way of doing things without breaking the bank, right? On a budget, you're not trying to spend too much money, but you want to have a decent performing machine that does the job, and you can overclock should you decide to do it. As you can see here, I've got the graphics card, memory, I've got everything up and running. Gives you a good idea on how the system looks without the additional clutter of those hard drive cages. I've got the SSD installed at the back of the motherboard case, so again, I've got less cables going through the front of the case, lots of room for air, and it's up to you how you want to configure it. Okay, you can have your hard drives at the front if you want, no problem. Comment below. Let me know what you think about the CoolerMaster MasterCase 5. I'd like to thank them for providing it. And again, thank you for watching.